In our headlines this morning, a bill for law to establish Anambra State commuters manifest scheme passed by Anambra Assembly. Anambra lawmakers move motion to curb spread of mycotoxins in buildings. A federal government vows to clamp down on unapproved satellite campuses of varsities. Others. South Korea's new President Lee pledges to unite country. Good morning. Welcome to our breakfast news this morning. My name is Ijoma Uche. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report on Club Plus Element, today's security operatives for security, for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800-2200-008. ABS TV is now live on cable, free to air Strong TV channel 68. Join us. A bill for law to establish the Anambra State Commuters Manifest Scheme has held third reading and passed by the State House of Assembly. The bill, sponsored by the member representing Ihala Constituency 1 and the Chief Whip of the House, Barrister Jude Ngobili, aims to enhance transportation efficiency, accountability, and safety measures by implementing a comprehensive manifest system to monitor travel activities in the state. Emmanuel Chibata takes it from here.
The bill was extensively deliberated at the Committee of the Whole and passed after proper legislative scrutiny. According to Barrister Ngobili, he emphasized that the bill, if assented to by Governor Chukwuma Soludo, will see to the establishment of an agency to manage the database of commuters within the state and provide assistance to victims of road crashes. He said the bill will serve the interest of commuters, bring order to the transport sector, and boost government revenue.
Is trying to establish is to ensure that in the case of any accident, the individual involved will be paid a certain sum of money from the agency that is established in this bill. So the essence of this bill is to ensure that we have all this documentation done before somebody embarks on a journey. That is why we want this law to be in place.
The Speaker, Right Honorable Somtoch Hudeze, commended the sponsor of the bill and the lawmakers for making the bill see the light of the day and said it will come into force on 17th June 2025.
Anambra State House of Assembly has passed a resolution calling on Governor Chukwuma Soludo to direct the commissioners for works and infrastructure, housing, managing director, Awka Capital Territory Development Agency, and chairman Anambra State Physical Planning Board to carry out a comprehensive check and monitoring of dam-proven structures across the state. According to the member representing Orumba South constituency and the chairman, House Committee on Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Emma Nwafo, who moved the motion during plenary session, said the move is aimed at curbing the damage spread of mycotoxins in buildings resulting from moisture, dampness, and capillary MDC issues. Emmanuel Chibata again for this report taken from here.
According to the engineer Nwafo, he said that mycotoxins are products of fungi generated from MDC minerals in buildings and have contributed to about 50% of structural failures in Nigeria, including Anambra State, and also causes up to 25% of diseases, including lung cancer, impacting humans, livestock, and agricultural produce.
Government should implement, that is, use Mr. Governor to direct the commissioners that are concerned in structures in the states to effect these things in their approval of drawings.
In their submissions, the majority leader of the House, Sir Ikenna Ofodeme, and member representing Agwata Constituency 2, Chief Tony Mobike, supported the motion, describing it as timely and essential for sustainable infrastructure development, noting that integrating dam-proofing standards into the state's building code would not only save lives but also reduce long-term maintenance costs. In his remarks, the Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Somto Chukwudeze, commended the sponsor of the motion for raising an issue that affects the state and reaffirmed the House commitment to legislation that enhances public safety and infrastructure durability.
To avoid growth of microtoxins in structures, especially buildings. Those who support say aye. Aye. Those against say aye.
The Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, has warned federal universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education across the country, declaring that any satellite campus established without prior approval through their respective regulatory agencies, the National Universities Commission, the National Board of Technical Education, and the National Colleges of Education, will face strict sanctions. Mr. Alausa directed that the three regulatory agencies, NUC, MBTC, and NCCE, formally inform all federal tertiary institutions under their purview that henceforth no satellite campus is to be established without the express approval of the Minister of Education through these regulatory agencies. He further stressed that failure to comply with this directive will not be treated lightly and will attract appropriate disciplinary measures. And on the foreign scene, the South Korean President Lee Jae-myung has pledged to unite the people in his inauguration speech on Wednesday. The 61-year-old won a snap election by 49.4%, a clear rejection of his rival Kim Moon-soon, who came from the same party as impeached President Yoon Suk-yeol. In a clear reference to his predecessor, the Democratic Party's Lee said in his address that he would never again allow democratic institutions to be threatened, adding that he would become a president who ends the politics of division. Speaking to a crowd in front of Parliament, Lee blamed the country's political turmoil on political factions with no desire to work for the lives of the people. He also pledged to build a flexible, pragmatic government and announced that an emergency economic task force will be activated immediately. The head coach of the Super Eagles, Eric Chelle, has admitted he is protecting Victor Osimhen ahead of his summer move. The 21-year-old is yet to decide his future after his loan spell at Galatasaray. Chelle is tipping Osimhen, who scored 20 goals in Turkey, to join one of the big European clubs. Saudi Arabia Pro League teams are also believed to be eyeing a move for Osimhen. Osimhen was not invited for Nigeria's game at the Unity Cup and a friendly with Russia on June 6th. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Radio Television, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Top stories once more. A bill for law to establish Anambra State Committee's manifest scheme has been passed by Anambra State House of Assembly. Anambra lawmakers have moved motion to curb spread of mycotoxins in buildings. Federal government has vowed to clamp down on unapproved satellite campuses of varsities and others. South Korea's new President Lee has pledged to unite the country. security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember that security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the state government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for proper security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers, 5111 and 0800 220-0008. Also remember that ABS TV is now on cable free-to-air Strong TV channel 68. Do remember to join us too. Thank you. That's the news. My name is Sijama. Good morning.